What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Fantasy Football Game Show presented by Front Yard Fantasy. I'm your host, Simon, joined as always by my uber mysterious co-host, Josh. What's up, Josh?
Ooh, I'm sneaky. I'm mysterious. You don't know what's going on over here. Let's go Friday. Yeah. Hey. All right, cheers.
Guys, and by the handsomest and hairiest member of the Front Yard team is joining us as well today. Tim Wright is with us. What's up, Tim?
I just took a drink of this bad boy, and it's confusing my brain, so I'm feeling great.
What is it?
It's a Sweetwater Oasis.
Oh. Okay.
It's really strange, and I don't know how to feel right now, but I'll update you at the end.
Someone who always knows how to feel is our guest today. We've got Jordan Vanek joining us. For those of you that do not know Jordan, come on. He's come on the show countless times. He's the man when it comes to DFS. But you can find him on Twitter at Jordan Vanek DFS. He is the new head of DFS with the 33rd team. And we are so hyped to have him on the show today. Jordan, welcome back. And it looks like you're streaming from Hawaii. Are you on vacation with JL?
Yeah, I'm currently with JL. Jay, I'll be with you shortly. But, I mean, I was always glad to be here. This is actually the first show that I ever streamed with. It's crazy how far things have gone in the last 2 years. But, yeah, if people don't know the 33rd team, it's going to be – we got some things on the way that I explained to some of them prior to the show. There are big things coming. Let's just say that.
Man, how cool
Very
that wherever Jordan keeps on growing goes next, we can always say we were the first show he ever streamed on. Like, we've got that in our back pocket. That's awesome. Oh, and now you're on vacation
Jordan
with
who
Jay.
he is today. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. That was actually pretty good.
We got some people in the chat ready for today's show. Craig said Jordan Vanek is on the show today, apparently. More like Jordan Van Ick if he doesn't win.
You got me, Craig. You got me, Craig.
JL, what's up? Hi, beautifuls. Hi, even though you ditched us. And we got Dustin in the chat saying moving pull perception to Friday is probably better for Josh with all the shots he's been taking lately. And you guys are too good at this game to put it on a Tuesday anymore. We just can't
I forgot that I do that.
I
do have tequila and a shot glass right here, so we're good.
And you're not playing, which means there's one more opportunity each round for you to have to take a shot.
Gross.
Yes.
There's an additional opportunity each round. Kaysen in the chat, the MVP of pub trivia last night. Kaysen's been coming to most of the pub trivias, but he placed in every single one and took home a W. Nice job, Kaysen. And Jay said, are Simon and Jordan going to fight over Baker? No, I am so happy that Jordan gets to cheer for Baker now. Like, I'm just thrilled for Baker, thrilled for Jordan. It's a good scenario all around. No one's mad.
Can we ask Jordan, how do you feel about it? Just instant reaction kind of deal.
Here's the thing. I'm not I agree that we got him for a great deal. I understand that he does make us a little better. But if you look at our schedule, there's no way you can pencil in more than 9 wins. Like, I can't look at this schedule and say that we're a much more improved team. And then if you're in that 7 to 9 win range, you're just like the Broncos. We have a great roster, and our quarterback position is just we can't.
You're not getting top draft picks, you know.
It's just, it's tough. Like, we're not getting Stroud or Bryce Young, and that's just very sad. I wish we would have just let Sam Darnold start for a year, because I think with Sam Darnold we could have been in that conversation, not with Baker. Baker's a 7 to 9 win quarterback with this roster.
Well, that's better than what you were going to get with Sam Darnold, but I guess that sounds like a net negative for you right now. You would have rather not done that. Guys, we got some people in the chat also ready for today's show. Albert saying, good afternoon, everyone. What's up, Albert? Glad to have you. We got Scott Cobe. What's up, my man? Jay said, I have to say DJ Moore has a wonderful smile. Indeed, he does. You know, I think that's like how I determine my favorite players, like Darren Waller, DJ Moore. They just got these like infectious smiles.
He's got a pretty good smile.
Amari Cooper's got a pretty good smile.
Yeah.
Maybe not Mike Evans. Maybe that's like my one favorite player who doesn't have like an infectious smile. But all those other guys, man, they just light up your face when they grin. Trey Lance, if they put him on TV too much more, he's going to become one of my favorites. After he got drafted, that sparkle in his eye, he was being interviewed. It was like, I was like, oh, I love you now, Trey Lance. We're best friends. Mr. Scamper's in the chat saying happy Friday to you as well, Jay, but not us, I guess. And come here now. What's up? Said Dutch Defenders, the best. Hello. You know, I've been called a Dutch defender depends what we're talking about. Guys, I don't know. I'm Dutch. And
I like it. I like it.
And JL saying the new rule maybe. Pretty sure Josh will start taking shots if you're within 100%.
Like within 75%. How about that?
He's saying there's a chance.
I think he's saying I like to take shots.
And Dustin saying Sam Darnold's going to win the starting job in camp. You heard it here first. I don't think so. Jordan, do you think that's a possibility?
I mean, well, Baker's shoulder surgery, it's a possibility. And having a few months on the playbook. And also Ben McAdoo in 2018 absolutely hating Baker Mayfield coming out of the draft. I think he ranked him behind Mason Rudolph in that draft class, to give you an idea.
That's
wrong. The only yes, I agree. He's the best quarterback. He's the best quarterback on this roster by far when fully healthy.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, guys. Today, like I mentioned, we brought Jordan here to play some poll perception. But before we get into that, a couple reminders. Number one, if you are not already following our guest Jordan, go and do that right now. He's on Twitter at Jordan Vanek DFS. It's right there below his handsome face on the screen, hovering right on the beach as well. After you do that, if you're watching this video, that means you're already on our YouTube channel. Go and hit that like button to support what we're doing over here, and make sure you subscribe to our channel. You will never miss another show again if you subscribe to our channel, hit that bell, and just clear your entire schedule every Monday through Friday from 3 to 4 p.m. for the rest of your life. It's that easy, guys.
I guess there's like internet issues, just like stuff like that. But you're never going to miss a show again. I agree with you, Sam.
No, never again. Never again. Guys, are you ready to get into some poll perception?
Oh, heck yeah.
I'm ready.
Let's do this. Ready? I'm going to explain the rules of the game and then hand it off to Josh to run this. It's going to be me versus Jordan versus Tim, head to head. And this is poll perception. Poll perception is the game that tests your knowledge of the public's opinion on fantasy players, the fantasy landscape, or the NFL. How this is going to work is Josh found 7 polls ahead of time, 7 of the crispest, juiciest polls for us in the fantasy world. He's going to propose one of those polls to a contestant. He may ask me, Simon, what percentage of people chose side A in this poll? You are always going to be guessing for side A, the first option in the poll. I'll give a percentage, and that's basically going to be setting the line for the other 2 competitors. Jordan and Tim, you will then be responsible for guessing whether the actual percentage is over or under the line that I set. The closer I am to the actual number, the more points I'm going to get. 10 points if I'm exactly right, 1 point if I'm within 15, and then it scales up within that range. 0 if you are outside of that. Jordan and Tim, you guys will get 2 points for correctly picking the over-under. There is another mechanic we will introduce in the second round of this game, but we'll wait till then to introduce it. We'll go like this for 6 polls. Then in the 7th and final round, all contestants will be guessing a number. Whoever is the closest will get 5 points unless they hit it right on the head, in which case you will get 10. The contestant with the most points at the end of that round is our poll perception champion. And one more reminder, I guess 2. If you're watching in the chat, play along. Throw your guesses in there. If you get it right, we will shout you out. If you're really wrong, we'll just mock the hell out of you.
I don't want to get drunk today. My back is hurting me. I could use the alcohol. Let's just put it that way.
And then the other thing to remind people of is not only can you choose over under, there is the third option. It is the queen bee. If you think the contestant's guess is exactly right, like if I set the line and Tim, you're like, oh, damn, that's a great line. You can choose the queen bee it. And Josh is the host, which means it's worth 15 points if you do it, if I remember correctly. Josh, how you
I'm
like
the
to
host.
score that?
I'm in control. I'm the captain now.
I kind of like having like slight variations on the game depending who's hosting. Like the host is the captain and they make the final call. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready. Are you guys ready? We're going to be going in this order that we have it right there at the bottom. Hey, right there at the bottom of the screen. Jordan started going first, then Tim, then Simon. And Jordan, I want to say I don't love it, but I love it. Does that make sense?
You're pretty excited here.
All right, guys, let's get in there with our first poll. We're starting with Jordan. This is going to be yours. You ready, Jordan?
Yep, I'm ready.
All right. My question for you, Jordan. Jordan, curious about how folks are reacting to the Baker news. So, who are you drafting? Side B is DJ Moore. What percentage of people chose side A, Keenan Allen Jordan? Tell us. What do you think?
So I don't think people really bumped up DJ Moore as high as some people had him. I know Heath came on the show and put him in top 6 category.
Yeah.
That's very, very high. Nothing against DJ Moore as a player. It's just like, is he getting that much better quarterback play? Keenan Allen's locked in with Justin Herbert. He's in an offense that throws the ball 600 times a year. I expect the Keenan Allen side to win. And as I tweeted out earlier, I'm sticking to that. It's either a variation of 3-5 or 33rd. So I'm going to go with the 3-5, but make it 65% chose Keenan Allen for this poll.
So, Jordan, you think that 65% of people chose side A, Keenan Allen, in this poll. You sticking with that?
Yep.
All right. Tim, coming to you next. We're curious about how people are reacting to this Baker news. Who you drafting first in a half PPR format? Side A is Keenan Allen. Side B is DJ Moore. Jordan went with 65%. Do you think the actual percentage is over or under 65?
I think it's going to be over by a little bit. I think it's a really solid guess. You got lucky with that 3-5, 3-3 crew nonsense, but I think that's a good spot. Honestly, I sometimes forget DJ Moore as a player, along with the whole Panthers organization, except for Christian McCaffrey, of course. But
he can be forgettable too because of that injury.
Yeah, right.
He was offended, and then as soon as you said Christian McCaffrey, he started laughing.
Yeah.
I understand.
But Keenan Allen's been consistent for so long. Redraft, I think this is just this year. Yeah, if it's just this year, I think Keenan Allen's still going ahead of him. I'd say at least 2 out of 3 times. So yeah, give me the over slightly.
All right, Tim thinks it's a good guess, but he's taking the over here. Simon, coming to you.
I'm so glad this wasn't my poll because I saw this.
I
don't remember the numbers, but I remember the bars. Okay, so like I remember
this had
the
a lot
bars
of
and the
votes.
lengths. Oh, it had I remember like the Keenan Allen bar being longer than the DJ Moore bar. I do remember.
That's
good.
I cannot remember. Like it was a decent bit bigger too. So like Jordan, it's making me think your guess is like right around the actual number, but I can't remember at all. I really should pay attention. I'll just take the under so someone's right because I think you're right around the right number, Jordan.
All right, that's perfect. This is exactly what we want to do.
Both of these guys kind of reacted similarly to
frustrated.
your guess. They're both like, I don't know, it's a good guess. And neither one of them went with the Queen Bee, which is also surprising. It's like, we were just talking about it. Tim, especially Tim Chaos over here.
I'm only Queen being Simon's, so Simon, you better be right.
All right, so Jordan went with 65%. Simon took the under, and Tim took the over. Let's see what our chat has to say. We got a lot of great guesses here in the chat. Joey's going with 45%. Chris is going with 59%. Dustin saying 24%.
Wow.
Craig saying 60%. Joey 55%. Come here now 64%.
Right.
We got Cody saying 68% on
I'll
the
take
Keenan
it.
Allen side, and that's the side we're voting on. Kaysen saying 57%. J-Wall 53%. 60. We got a lot of guesses. 69% from Albert. 51% from Scott. People want to get me drunk today. Dame 59%.
You are screwed.
And Mr. Scampers 28%.
Oof,
All right.
lot of
Well,
unders.
this poll had 6,717 votes. They're curious about how people reacted to the Baker news. So who are you drafting first in a half-point PPR format this year? Side A is Keenan Allen, side B is DJ Moore. The actual percentage of people that chose side A was, I'm going to get drunk today, it's 65%.
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh,
Well done.
You could have queen beat me, Tim.
5%.
Why?
No one queen beat him. And you guys were just talking about it.
Tim, we should have
Wow.
both queen beat him. We
Yeah.
should have double queen beat his ass.
Let's go.
Jordan
God,
is
this
going to
is
take an immediate, commanding,
this is a-
dominant lead.
This is a hole,
that's
Tim.
game
This is
over.
this is a hole. We have found ourselves in a hole.
This is why you 3-5. This is why you ride with it.
This is ridiculous, Jordan, because you said this pre-stream. You said that you were going to go with 3-5
I
or
wasn't
65
joking.
or 33 or
Yeah.
whatever. But I'm sitting here like, I know what the first poll is going to be. It's 65%. Is he going to know that? I think he might know that. This could get weird. It's 64.5% to be exact, and it might have changed a little bit since I captured the polls 2 hours ago. But there was 2 people in the chat that said 64%. Come here now. Went with 64%. And then I think someone else did. Maybe
Simon
not. Maybe
looks
it was just somebody else.
Cheers.
I'm sorry.
Gosh.
Simon.
Yeah, well, screw them. Jordan got it exactly right. I don't
Yeah,
care about
right,
your
right.
one-off guesses, or we've got something
Okay,
to nail
chat.
it.
Nailed it. This is
All right.
I mean,
cheers, guys.
Way to start off the show. Let's go.
Woo-wee, let's go.
I am taking Keenan Allen over DJ Moore though in redraft leagues just because of the volume.
I completely agree. I still have him ranked. I have Keenan Allen ranked as a. Let me see. Let me check my projections real fast. This isn't necessarily why I have him ranked, but in my projections, Keenan Allen is currently my wide receiver 9. So I still expect him to be the wide receiver 1 for the Chargers this year. Mike Williams, I have him at wide receiver 16. I'm not burying him by any means. I just think Keenan Allen's going to be more consistent, a better PPR option. DJ Moore, I still haven't adjusted for the Baker Mayfield trade. He'll raise a little bit, but I have him at wide receiver 14 currently.
Yeah.
So I like DJ Moore.
Yeah,
I'm still kind of surprised with half PPR though, because DJ Moore thrived on receptions. Keenan Allen's actually going to score. So, I mean, I guess everybody's about right? 2 out of 3. So,
Yeah.
it's close enough.
Probably half Panthers fans if there aren't.
Yeah.
All right. So I know Simon and Tim, they're a little bit shocked from that one. They are going to be down. They're going to need a hell of a comeback here. They're going to need some Jordan messing up going forward. But let's move on to our next ball, all right?
God.
You ready, Tim? You ready for this?
Yeah.
Hey, just get it right on and you'll be fine.
Okay. Yeah. I didn't even think of that. So,
now you think about it that way, it's a little bit different, huh?
Yeah.
All right, Tim, who would you rather have in fantasy football this year? Side A is Dalton Schultz. Side B is Darren Waller. What percentage of people chose side A, Dalton Schultz, in this poll?
I don't know. I think drafts are having Schultz go a little bit further behind him, at least a couple rounds from what I've seen. So in my mind, I'm going to have to say...
You can say it out loud, not just in your mind.
Yeah, but my mind hasn't thought of the numbers yet.
Okay,
so
gotcha.
Still trying to remember English.
Mm-hmm.
I would say it's probably Darren Waller's still going to be pretty high. Devontae Adams is taking up a lot of that volume, so we'll give it. You know what, Jordan? Let's taste your own medicine. 33.
Ooh, taste of your own medicine, Jordan. He's going with 33. So you think that 33% of people chose side A, Dalton Schultz? Is that correct, Tim?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Yep.
Tim's going with 33%. Simon, we're coming to you. Do you think the actual percentage is over or under 33%?
I've never felt this defeated in a game on this. Like, can I just say that? Like this entire time, I was just thinking, like, it doesn't even fucking matter. It
does matter. It matters.
Best case scenario, I get 2 points. And I'm like, I don't know.
We do have our extra rules in round 2 that actually can help come back a little bit, right? So we'll see.
I'll take the over. I think people are hyped on Dalton Schultz after what he did last year, and people are a little bit downer on Darren Waller after what he did last year and the addition of Devontae Adams to that offense. So while I would still take Darren Waller first, I'll say this is over. It's still going to be on the Darren Waller side, but maybe closer to that 40-45% range.
All right, so Simon's taking the over. He seems very depressed about it just because of how the game started. But he thinks Tim had a good guess here. He's going to take the over. Jordan, what do you think? Do you think the actual percentage is over or under 33% on side A?
I personally said 28% in my head when this first, so that was a pretty good number by Tim. Obviously, you went with the team, but I think Darren Waller's talent-wise is on another spectrum than Dalton Schultz. Mm-hmm. I think Josh McDaniels coming over, having worked with Gronk, Aaron Hernandez, just got Hunter Henry 12 touchdowns with a rookie quarterback. Mm-hmm. Derek Carr's passing volume is still going to be pretty high. Yes, they're going to run the ball and play maybe a little bit slower of a pace, but I think Darren Waller is going to – I personally have Darren Waller as my number 2 tight end this year.
Wow.
Well, because you got to understand, in my mind,
so ahead
I think
of Andrews,
Renfro's,
I'm assuming?
Yes. It's nothing against Andrews. It's just they were such a high passing volume last year. The moves they made pointed to me that they're going to be running the ball more. He's still going to get over 100 targets. He's still going to be fine in fantasy. I think Darren Waller is on the best offense of the groups of tight ends outside of Kelsey. Obviously, Kelsey's far and away number 1. I just think Waller is going to be in a 10 to 12 touchdown range this year with that offense because they're just mismatches across the board. So I'm going to go under here and split the room.
Ooh,
okay. I like it, Jordan. I love that.
Everything Jordan said, I actually 1000% agree with, except having Darren Waller above Mark Andrews. Darren Waller's still my tight end 3, though. I have Mark Andrews projected for about 30 more points, and I do project the Ravens to run a lot more this upcoming season. But having said that, Darren Waller's touchdown upside is immense, but he has to hit on that touchdown upside. I think
he has to stay healthy
this year. And stay healthy.
If we're being honest, I really haven't paid attention to my tight end rankings between 3 and 12 because if I don't get one of the first, if I don't get one of the first 2 guys, I don't even care. I just wait till the end and grab like Evan Ingram or something like that.
I'm never gonna have Kyle Pitts to your point. Like, he's getting drafted in like the second, third round. I just can't do it. I can't do it.
But maybe Waller's the guy. Maybe I need to take a better look at like where he's going in drafts. Maybe that's another option I can reach for. I pay attention to one more tight end.
Guys, I'll say this: Dalton Schultz might be the safest tight end after like that. I don't know. He's going to get targets. I digress. Tim went with 33%. Let's see what the chat has to say because we got a lot of great people making guesses here. We have Chris saying 26%. We have Come Here saying 32%. Toronto Dave saying 39%. We have Kaysen saying 59%. We have 54% from Scott in honor of Drunk Josh with the 9s. Thank you very much. I'm not drunk yet, but I feel like I'm going to get there. Dustin saying 42%. Albert saying 41%. John Luke saying 48%.
John saying
Mr.
48%.
Scampers 33%.
That's what we like,
with you,
Scampers.
Tim. Dame saying 55%. Cody saying 31%. Craig saying 55%.
Wow.
And Jay Wall saying 35 and straight 5. And Craig's changing us to 56% just because he wants to differentiate.
I think John's going to get this one right.
You think John's going to get this one right? Well,
Yeah,
Mark
my name's
also
John
saying
now.
34%.
It's a good custom.
There was a lot of guesses right in your range, I would say. There was a couple people that did go the other way with it, though. So let's see how this plays out. Who would you rather have in fantasy football this year? Side A is Dalton Schultz. Side B is Darren Waller. Well, out of 1,956 total votes, the percentage that chose side A was 39%.
Okay.
39%. So, Tim, that's not going to be within 5, but is
That's
within
okay.
10. That gets you 3 percentage points. Jordan,
Okay.
unfortunately, not. Thank goodness for these two down here. They really needed that. And I know. Dave was spot on. He was the third one to guess, and I saw it, and I immediately was like, but it's all good. My back hurts today, like I said. So this is great for back problems, right?
Can we go 7 for 7 today?
Oh my God.
I'll take 7 shots. I'm gonna make them a little bit smaller if we get to 7. But
Josh is going to be wilding out on FanDuel.
I'm not gonna drink the rest of this high noon. I'm done with the high noon. We could go out and get out of here. And Toronto Dave, he did it for you, Simon. Of course. Your guys' love and chemistry is just
When Dave cheers for me, I can't lose,
Unmatched.
even when I'm down 10-0. Oh wait, give me that 2.
Look at Fiji. It's Fiji. What's up?
What's up, Fiji?
What's up? How's it been? It's been a while.
And we are drunk. We are drunk, Fiji. I just wanted to make that clear. There's
Drunk on power. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Well, no, I thought he was just saying we're high on his
life,
rankings,
and on the
high on
rankings,
life,
yeah.
Of like best YouTube streams, fantasy streams out there, right?
Best fantasy football themed game shows at 3 p.m. on the
Absolutely.
weekday. Yeah.
Let me update this scoreboard for you. Like I said, Tim's going to get 3 points that round, and Simon's going to get 2 points. And hey,
Slow and
guys,
steady.
it doesn't look as crazy now. The scoreboard doesn't look as nuts. Now,
Still
Jordan
doesn't
still
look
has a
good.
pretty commanding lead, but it's not impossible. It's not impossible.
I know it's actually called a breathalyzer, but I like it much better as a breathalyzer. Like Scott said, a breathalyzer. I like it better. That I am from now on exclusively referring to it as a breathalyzer.
Are you like not? Is it illegal to like stream and drink now? Like I'm not
it's
driving
against
or
the law.
anything.
Yeah, I'm
I
pretty
just
sure.
realized
that
I have my
just
bedroom
happened.
door open. I've never done this in the history of streaming.
Oh, hello, house.
Hello.
You're
Little
opening all the
inside
good
knowledge,
guesses.
little inside knowledge into what goes on behind the scenes here.
Josh, I don't know why that reminded me, but yesterday, Leanne's usually not home whenever I stream. Like, I'm usually home alone whenever I stream. But for the second night stream yesterday, she was home. And, like, I don't know, I was a little bit tired. So I was feeling a little bit low energy. And another peek behind the curtain. When I'm feeling low energy, we're talking 5 seconds before that timer goes down. I bang on my desk and I scream at the top of my lungs to get the juices flowing so that I'm ready to get in there. And after the show, I walked back there and Leanne goes, I forgot you were streaming. And all of a sudden, I'm laying in bed, half asleep, and I hear banging and screaming from the other room and panicked. Like, she was like, I had no idea what was happening. And then I realized,
too.
she's like, I realized you were streaming, and it was okay. But I was like, I'm so sorry about that.
Wow. Yeah, I do push-ups personally, but whatever works for you, you know.
Screaming is so much easier than
do a
push-up.
couple push-ups. It wakes you up. I'll tell you. It wakes you up.
But is it worth it?
I'm with Tim.
Yeah. If you need to wake up, I would say so.
Eat a kill salad and do 12 push-ups. You'll wake
Yeah.
right up. Get a
I'll just-
full night's sleep, eat nothing
just
but
be
vegetables,
tired.
go full keto, do CrossFit 6 times a week, and you're going to be hyped for the stream.
Yeah,
every day.
you'll feel fine.
Yeah, that's my simple pre-stream routine.
All right, guys, let's keep moving. Simon, this is gonna be your first poll. You ready? You feel a little bit more optimistic now? A little bit?
I'm feeling a little feistier. I wouldn't call it optimistic.
tell.
Like I've accepted my fate, but I'm ready to fight anyways.
All right, I like it. All right, let's get into it. Simon, random and curious question. Who's the better quarterback? Jared Goff or Baker Mayfield? Side A is Jared Goff. Side B is Baker Mayfield. What percentage of people out of 1,680 chose side A, Jared Goff?
This feels rude.
This feels mean that Simon asked this question.
No, it doesn't feel mean to me. It feels mean to Baker Mayfield.
Locked in order.
Jared Goff played in a Super Bowl. He made it that far. I know he did that, but it was also under the tutelage of that beautiful Rams offensive coaching staff that led him there. If you would have asked this a year ago, even though people didn't like Goff, I think the Baker hate boner was so big that it would have been very clearly on the Goff side. But now the tune about Baker has really shifted after the Browns kind of shafted him this offseason. People are recognizing that maybe he is a better quarterback, deserved more than the Browns franchise gave him. I think there's more recognition in the quality of player that he is. This might be close still, though. But I think it's going to be on the Baker side, not overwhelmingly, but on the Baker side. I'll go with 40. 42%.
You struggled with that one, Simon.
48. 48. I'm changing it.
So you think that 48% of people voted for side A, Jared Goff. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. Simon's going with 48% on side A. We're coming to you next, Jordan. What do you think? Do you think the actual percentage of people that voted for side A, Jared Goff, in this poll was over or under 48%?
I think Jared Goff kind of gets the short end of the stick because of that, the fact that Sean McVay just won a Super Bowl without him. Like, Sean McVay goes to Matt Stafford, and all of a sudden they just go and win. They, played extremely well throughout the playoffs. Cooper Kupp, you saw how much Goff held him back. Because I was actually looking at the data, and Cooper Kupp's route tree didn't change. He ran the exact same type of routes that he's done the last 3 years. It's just Matt Stafford to Jared Goff. And for that, I think it's going to be a little bit lower on the Goff side. I think Baker, people recognize that he is pretty much the most winning quarterback that the Browns have had in recent years. And all of a sudden, they're just getting rid of him.
Your entire lifetime.
Yes. Sorry, Simon.
Yeah,
it's been a long time, but for in general, like,
was Baker Mayfield well on his way to becoming the best Browns quarterback ever? Like,
not
this
ever.
whole
they've come back.
Okay.
Since the franchise has been revitalized, absolutely.
I know the numbers have changed and everything, and I'm not trying to influence the poll, obviously, but Baker had to be putting up higher numbers than any other Browns quarterback ever. I digress. Go ahead, George. Go on.
Hoyer with Josh Gordon might have put up some pretty decent numbers, but regardless, besides the fact
that's fair, but
that's the only one I could think of.
Go ahead.
But I'm going under. I think it'll be in the 30s. And also I saw Jay's comment. I can't wait for it to be 42%. I'm kind of hoping that too.
So good.
I'm kind of hoping. So Simon, going under here.
All right, Jordan, you're taking the under. You're taking under 48%, correct?
Yes.
All right, Tim, what do you think? Do you think the actual percentage is over or under 48%?
I'm kind of upset that you switched it to 48 because I would have queen beat 42. So unfortunately, I have to go under.
Oh man, you got
two unders. My first answer was 47. So in fact, I've set up two different answers that could be.
Well, Dustin said, "I hope it's 47 or 42."
I just want to make sure we're all not just cheering for 42. You guys can also cheer for 47 to make me hate myself. That's the ultimate goal here.
That's very fair. That's very fair, Simon. All right, let's see what the chat has to say about this one. Simon went with 48%. Craig's going with 35%. Cason's going with 46%. Scott's going with 54%. Chris is going 56%. We got Come Here Now saying 45%. We got Toronto Dave saying 52%. Ooh. Albert saying 22. Dane saying 14. Feiji saying 44. We got Dustin saying 28. We got Twin saying 58. JL 48. And J Wolf going with 3. Oh, no, wait. JK 36 since Craig put 3-5 and straight 5 and already really playing your game theory, trying to get me drunk. I love it. I love it. Well, random and curious question. Who's the better quarterback, Jared Goff or Baker Mayfield? Side A is Jared Goff. Side B is Baker Mayfield. The actual percentage of people that voted for side A, Jared Goff, was I beat you this time, guys. It's 26%. It's 26%. Simon, I'm sorry. But both the other guys, Jordan and Tim, both correctly predicted the unders, getting them 2 points each. And no one in the chat got 26%, which means I don't have to drink. Because that's awesome right now, because I feel like the chat's really vibing right now, and they're going to get like all the rest of them. So
I can't even like
take a nice little break.
I can't even be mad because like that's correct. Like that's how this poll should have gone. Like that's correct. Good job, voters, on this poll.
But Simon, to your point, there's a lot of Baker haters out there, right?
There
so
is.
like, yeah.
But I think there's Baker haters because there's more Baker's more relevant as a like talent in the NFL to hate. Like, who hates a middling quarterback? No, like no one's arguing that Jared Goff is an above average NFL starter, so people don't really have to hate on him. Know what I mean? So I think the Baker hate is more vocal because there are people arguing that he's an above average NFL quarterback, so the detractors come out in defense. Whereas Jared Goff, nobody's out there tweeting like Jared Goff is a top 15 NFL quarterback with people coming in to defend him, or at least not as often.
Which is kind of funny.
Baker
Jared Goff was in a very similar situation last year to Baker Mayfield. He was traded away from the team that obviously didn't want him, and put in not such a great situation. So it's just kind of funny to think about how they correlate a little bit.
I think Jared Goff, probably from a fantasy side of things, has a better chance at having a good season than Baker. It in terms of the talent around him, once Jameson Williams comes back, he's going to have more options available to him. I think with Swift, Hawk, Chark, Amon-Ra, and Jameson healthy, and with McCaffrey, I think the Panthers are going to want to be basically the way it's been in Cleveland, where it's just extremely run heavy. And we did a bunch of moves this offseason to get on the offensive line to start establishing that better.
How good is the Panthers defense supposed to be this year, Jordan?
Defensively, the biggest loss we had was Hassan Reddick, but JC Horn's going to be healthy. I think defensively will be about above average. I think we're going to struggle a little bit getting to the passer, but Brian Burns is really good. I just don't know who's going to play opposite him.
Like, to your point that you were saying earlier, Jordan, you were just saying that the Panthers are probably look like a 9-win team at best. And I agree, because Baker, he made the playoffs before with the Browns, but they had a great offensive line, a great defense. So I feel like if the Panthers don't set themselves apart defensively, the 9-win is their ceiling, really, in my opinion. So
at least you're safe with 2. You got the Falcons twice, so that's nice.
That's true. We were talking about it this morning. Who's the worst team in the NFL right now?
It's the Texans.
The Falcons seem like a pretty easy answer to me.
Texans.
I think it's the Texans.
All right.
I think Marcus Mariota is a lot better than people give him credit for. Like, the Falcons are definitely not a very good roster, but the Texans rosters.
The Texans were also brought up. Those were like the 2 teams that we were kind of debating about. The Jaguars, if things go poorly.
The Bears, if things go poorly.
The Bears have a chance too.
Yeah.
Until the Jags and Jets prove it.
You got to talk about Jags and Jets in that category. And like, even if we like the moves they've made this offseason, we got to see it.
Like, got to prove it.
Got to see it.
That's true.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's keep moving.
I like what Twin said.
We got a new rule.
Yeah, and get ready for Simon's comeback. And I'm going to use this new rule to help me get that win. This new rule, guys. And you know what, though? The only person that you could have used it on last time was me, because I was more than 15 percentage points away. But here's how the new rule works, guys. Instead of just over-under, there are now 2 more, over-under and Queen Bee. There are now 2 more options that you can use to guess. You can use way over and way under. So if you think your opponent's guess is 15 percentage points or more off, you can say way over or way under. But this is a double or nothing mechanic. If you say way over and it's over by, say, 11%, anything less than 15 percentage points, you get 0 points. But if it is, in fact, way over or way under, you will get 4 points for correctly picking that. So 2 new options can help you mount a comeback, say, if you find yourself in that position in a distant third. But, hypothetically, you could use that new mechanic.
All right, Jordan, you ready for your second poll of the day here?
I'm ready. I'm ready to get this one spot on.
We're gonna be going a little bit more Dynasty related now, guys. We have a Dynasty poll, and it was a thread. We're not getting into the thread, but I want to provide all the information that's available here. It's Dynasty again. I don't know why that was put twice. TJ Hawkinson, and that's what the poll said. I don't know why it said this leading into it, but it's a poll. It's a Dynasty poll thread about TJ Hawkinson, but TJ Hawkinson, tight end, turned 25 today. It's a 12-team Superflex PPR tight end premium league. Side A is TJ Hawkinson. Side B is Travis Kelsey. Jordan, what percentage of people chose side A, TJ Hawkinson, in this poll?
And my mind's been so focused on the actual season that I haven't really paid too much attention to Dynasty right now.
Oh, well, Dynasty is hitting you with these next three. These next three, man.
I have looked at this or I have thought about it, and I told myself I was going to do a 3-3. So here's where I'm going to use the 33rd and do 33% said TJ Hawkinson in this poll. I know it's Dynasty, and I feel like that's a little low of a number, so I'll give Simon a chance to pick one of the way higher type of guesses.
All right, Jordan. So you're going to say that 33% of people chose side A TJ Hawkinson here?
Yes.
All right, we got 33%, Tim. We are coming to you. This is a Dynasty 12-team Superflex PPR tight end premium league. Side A is TJ Hawkinson, side B is Travis Kelsey. What percentage of people? Well, Jordan guessed 33%. Do you think the actual percentage is over or under for side A, TJ Hawkinson?
I don't know. Anything with Travis Kelsey and Dynasty just makes my brain hurt so much because he's going to be fine for another couple of years. So how long do people think Dynasty? I mean, if you're Twitter, they've been smart so far today. They've gotten just about every poll right. So, you know what? No guts, no glory. Queen bee it.
He's going for the queen bee. So, Tim, you do understand if Jordan gets the spot on, I mean, actually, it would just be a game between you and Jordan at that point, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
It would be 22-20.
I mean, we'd be so
There's
upset.
two thought processes here.
Are you going to do it too, Simon? Did I
do
force
it
you?
too, so that if in the case that it's correct, I stay in this game, or I bank on it being wrong and take this opportunity to gain ground on both of these losers. And here's what I think I'm going to do. So, Jordan, that was very kind of you. You said you left this number in order for me to take the way over if I wanted to. But here's the deal with that, Jordan. Who is taking TJ Hawkinson ahead of Travis Kelsey in a Dynasty startup draft? Freaking nobody. Travis Kelsey goes before TJ Hawkinson 100% of the time in Dynasty startups. This is a way under. This is going to be under 18% on the TJ Hawkinson side. Or 18% or under, I believe, is what it has to be. I'm taking the way under.
The way under.
I'm going with the way under.
Way under. He thinks it's under 15 percentage points, so at least 18%, just like you calculated.
18 or under.
18% or under.
Did I do that
That's what
math
he's
right?
looking for.
I did.
Yeah, you did.
This is a pretty cool round we got here. I know Simon and Tim are both trying to make up a little bit of ground.
I really hope it's 33.
I'm going to die.
That would be, I'll shotgun this Topo Chico if it's 33%.
Josh, lie.
Come on.
All right, guys.
No. Oh, no.
Let's
giggle.
I'm allowed to giggle. People giggle, man. Let's see
Why
what
did
the
I say that
chat
out
say.
loud?
Jordan went with 33%. Toronto Dave saying 12%. Scott saying 36%. Jay Wall saying 19%. Dustin saying 57%. Kaysen saying 45%. We have Dame, you almost confused. Twin saying 26%, but Dame said Z2 fire, and I was like, it's not a number. Z2 said 39%. Come Here Now is going with 39% as well. Craig's going with 27%. JL is going with 67%. Dame's going with 24%. Mr. Scamper's going with 11%. That makes you happy seeing that, Simon?
Yeah. I'm so nerd. I shouldn't have said that out loud. I was a man of my word.
Come on. That's all I want.
Albert 29%. Cody going with 25%, and then Feiji coming in with his 14%.
I like that, Feiji.
14%. All right. So this is a Dynasty poll thread. TJ Hawkinson turned 25 today, so it was a thread about him. 12-team Superflex PPR tight end premium league. Side A is TJ Hawkinson. Side B is Travis Kelsey. The actual percentage of people that chose side A, TJ Hawkinson, was... And then we have a late guess from Chris here, 29%. Building some...
Jesus, Josh.
Just building it up even more.
I want to see shotgun.
31%.
Oh,
31%.
no!
Jordan is the only one who is remotely happy right here. The only one that is...
Oh, my God.
Anything close to happy. He's going to a bigger lead.
I'm a little bit
5
happy.
percentage points.
I know I didn't get it, but
You got the under.
I'm fine, but I don't get points for it, so that's okay. I said way under, but I didn't get absolutely blown out of this game. The game's not over, and I was 2 points away from having to do something I haven't done since college, and that is shotgun a beverage.
Oh, man.
If it was like a queen bee, you just want to go.
I said I'll shotgun this Topo Chico if it's exactly right, but that is not a standing offer for everybody in the chat. That was a one-time offer.
We had a couple 29% guesses, which would have been the closest here in the along with the 33% guess. That was actually a little bit closer because it was 31.3%. So close. So close.
Another
Jordan, that was a great guess.
Oh man.
When you started talking about that, I went with 35 or 33. I was like, oh, there we go. That was a great guess, Jordan. It's going to get you 5 additional points, and these losers are not going to get anything. And you take an even more commanding lead here, Jordan.
Damn it. I could have been a contender. Just like 1.2 percentage points, and it's a different game.
It really is. It really is.
Man.
That's a preposterous poll, by the way, that the result is 31%. I don't believe most of the people that voted
real fast.
That.
I've seen rankings, plenty of rankings, where TJ Hawkinson's people's tight end won.
That's crazy.
Those
are Lions fans because Kyle Pitts should be tight end 1. There's
I've seen him very, very high in tight end rankings.
TJ Hawkinson, like if you prefer TJ Hawkinson here, congratulations. Maybe you get 2 years of elite production from Travis Kelsey. Yeah, well, you will get 5 to 6 beautiful years of tight end 5 to 10 with TJ Hawkinson. Like nothing that's going to help you win your league. I feel like I was excited for him, but
he has more upside.
Man.
He has more upside. When he's talented on the field, he has top 3 tight end potential in the right situation.
Yeah.
Not in his current situation though. Not in his current situation. So I agree with you to an extent. You get him a good quarterback slinging the ball around. TJ Hawkinson's very talented. So that's all I'll say. Yeah. I just don't think the poll's preposterous. I do agree with you. I would draft Travis Kelsey ahead of TJ Hawkinson almost every time. But if I'm building my team, like a younger team, I'm hesitant as shit to pick TJ Hawkinson. I mean, Travis Kelsey. So
I'm not.
I am.
I get it. I get it.
We
but
think about it a little bit different.
Yeah, we disagree on that.
Especially
but
if you're like trying to ship Kelsey off, like what's he worth? Maybe Hawk plus a second. Something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's something to think about at least. That's tough.
I agree too.
Yeah. Yeah. I actually made a trade this offseason. I traded away TJ Hawkinson and got Travis Kelsey. And there were some additional pieces, but it was like bottom of the barrel bench pieces. So I got Travis Kelsey in that regard. But I'm also a team that's looking to win now. So, I get it. Let's go. Let's keep moving. We have a game.
We did have a quick question from Scott real quick before we move on. Who do you want in Dynasty, Waller or Hawkinson? Jordan, what do you think?
That's
Jordan's more of a, you just said
I love Darren Waller.
Dynasty as much.
I love Darren Waller. Dynasty, obviously, you're thinking it's all future and everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's really dependent upon your team build. If you have a team that's like borderline playoffs, give me Waller. If you have a team that's just complete youth where it's loaded with young talent like a Sky Moore type, like bunch of those guys, then give me Hawkinson.
For me,
I lean Hawkinson myself, and I think we're going to differ here, Simon.
No, I don't put Waller in that like tier where I ignore age. Like he's not so good and so safe that I'm ignoring age for Darren Waller, like I am for Travis Kelsey. Like Travis Kelsey could be 40, and if he says he's playing again next year, he's probably my tight end 1. I don't care. Like it literally doesn't matter. Darren Waller, he's not quite on that level. So I'll take TJ Hawkinson, if not for the only reason that I think I could get more in a trade in a dynasty league with TJ Hawkinson than I could with Darren Waller at this point. So
he's going to have more long-term value probably, unless he completely craps the bed or keeps getting injured. But we'll see. I lean TJ Hawkinson, but they might be very closely ranked for me. Let's move on, guys. You ready? Tim, you ready for your next one? Let's get in there.
Can we just combine our scores, Simon? Is that okay? Does that work?
I mean, it's fine with me. I mean, I don't think Jordan's going to be too worried about it.
I honestly won't even matter. But
we can just make this
let's see if you two can beat Jordan from here on out. Let's just see.
All right, Simon.
This was the dynamic duo in college, Jordan. You better watch it.
This poll was phrased a little bit weird as well, but we have a CD Lamb price check. How does CD Lamb rank among versus these players? And again, it was a thread, but it was a Dynasty Trades hashtag, I believe, in this one. So it's side A, CD Lamb, side B is Cooper Kupp. So this is targeted Dynasty. It's targeted Dynasty. What percentage of people voted for side A, CD Lamb in this poll?
Again, Cooper Kupp's going to have at least 2 to 3 solid elite production years, but CeeDee Lamb might have 8 of those on the table. So it's going to be CeeDee Lamb for me. He's, I don't know what receiver for my dynasty rankings. He might be like 3 or 4. So he beats Cooper Kupp in that sense. So I'm going to give this one a decent 59%. That
So
seems
Tim-
wrong. That's fine. I don't feel
59?
good about that. Yeah. I don't
Doesn't
good.
feel good about it, but Tim, you were saying that 59% of people chose side A CeeDee Lamb. Is that correct?
Yep.
All right.
I'm not
Tim's
catching you,
going with-
Jordan.
Tim's going with
Tim-
59%, but he's not confident about Simon. Over or under?
I don't
No,
think
way
that could have
over
been
or
a-
way under.
Or I don't think that could have been a better guess, Tim. I legitimately
Nice
think you
guess,
broke
Tim.
that down perfectly. CeeDee Lamb, while younger and maybe not going to be as productive this coming year, he's about as hyped as it gets when it comes to like the young wide receivers that aren't named Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase. So I think he is going to win this poll, even though Cooper Kupp is dominant right now. And I think you hit it right. It's going to be close to 50% lean CeeDee. So I'm gonna queen bee this right here is what I
I
Oh!
hope I'm wrong because I do not want you to be the first person to do it, unlike your
am
first guy.
doing.
Nonsense.
Tim wants to be the first queen bee, but Simon's taking the queen bee here of Tim's 59%. Jordan, they're trying to catch up. And if Simon gets
That'll
this,
time
and
me
you,
unless he gets it.
unless you go,
Unless he
with-
queen bees it too.
Well, we'll see. What do you want to do here, Jordan? Tim went with 59%. Do you think the actual percentage is over, under, way under, or yeah, queen bee it?
No, I want to get some points. I want to have some fun with it. I'm going to go with the way over. I'm going to say it's in the 70s.
Ooh,
give it 76%-ish range because we're at 59. Yeah, so it would have to be 74 or above. So I'm going to go with 74 or above here. So way over, just to try to get as many points as possible.
All right, Jordan is coming for the throats. He thinks that a lot more people voted for CeeDee Lamb. He thinks that he thinks that at least 74% of people voted for CeeDee Lamb in this one. Tim went with 59%, and Simon took the queen bee here, hoping that Tim's
Gosh, if
spot
Simon gets
on.
it right, then he's tied. I'm losing. This is the worst.
All right, let's see the guesses that we have in the chat here. We have Scott coming in with 57%. We have Jay Wall going with 44%. We peaked in high school going with 71%. Fagey, how you doing, Fagey? 41%. 51% from him coming here now. 65% from Craig. 53% from Chris. We have 49% from Albert. 54% from Z2, and then Dustin matching Z2 coming in right behind with 54% as well. 44% from Dame. Dame says, oh no, 45% actually. I don't know if you're trying to go for a 9 there, but I like it. I like it either way. JL saying 69%. And yeah, nice, JL. All right, so this poll was CeeDee Lamb price check. How does CeeDee Lamb rank up versus these players? It's a thread. Dynasty trades. Side A is CeeDee Lamb. Side B is Cooper Kupp. The actual percentage of people that voted for side A, CeeDee Lamb, was... Siri, I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you, Siri. Siri thinks I'm... Okay. The actual percentage voted for CeeDee Lamb was 54% of people voted for CeeDee Lamb. 54%.
Okay, that's 5.
So, Tim, you're within 5. You switched it. You were going with 60, and then
Yeah.
you're like, 59. That's going to get you some extra points here.
Let's
You get
go.
5 points here. And you're going to be the only one that gets any points because Simon, he thought you were spot on. You were close. It was a good queen bee, Simon. It was a good queen bee. Jordan still has a dominant lead, though. Jordan still has a dominant
I
lead.
tried to get,
And
I believe
yes,
it
I
was
want to
a
say,
good guess.
what's up, NBA? Welcome in. You are here to witness the ending of
That's
my
true.
absolute bludgeoning in this match. Also,
Now-
Dustin said nailed it. Dame said rule number 4. Josh Dustin said me and Z2.
Ooh.
Both. got it.
They both got it. So let's go. I'm gonna take a shot. You guys have been screwing up. You haven't been doing anything the last 2. I'm not doing 2 shots. I'm sorry. I'm not doing 2 shots. I will do a full shot for sure. Look, we're gonna go to the tippy top on that one.
Oof. Oh man.
Mm-hmm. All right. We only have 2 more. I only have to get through 2 more. All right, we're good. Does this surprise anyone? It sounded like Simon and Tim were on the same page. They thought CeeDee Lamb, but just barely. Jordan, does this surprise you? How about that?
No, it doesn't surprise me. I wanted to have the game theory and just have fun with it. I felt like there's a lot more of a chance that it could have been way over than way under just because of the age difference. I think this would be a fun poll to revisit next season just because CeeDee Lamb's first year without Amari, Cooper Kupp having Allen Robinson for a full season, taking away touchdowns. Because I think in the McVay offense, we've never seen McVay with a receiver with this skill set. We've seen it with the CeeDee or the Cooper Kupps, Robert Woods. We've never seen him with a 6'4" receiver that can move the way that Allen Robinson moves. And in the red zone specifically, I think that Allen Robinson has a really good chance to take a lot of the touchdowns away from Cooper Kupp.
I've never heard anyone say that yet, Jordan, and I like that a lot. We have not seen McVay with a person of Allen Robinson's skill set. And now I'm thinking about it, and we just haven't. Like, it's been a lot of, I mean, even Odell Beckham, while he's like a big play guy, he is not Allen Robinson. It's not the same.
That's interesting. I feel like we always just talk about it in terms of like comparable talent. Know what I mean? Like Allen Robinson is comparably talented to Odell Beckham, to Robert Woods. But no, I haven't heard it broken down that way, Jordan, which makes a ton of sense.
Yeah, and like to add to Allen Robinson's point, everybody calls Michael Thomas the slant boy. Allen Robinson, I think 2 years ago, had the most yardage on slant routes that has ever been done in the last 5 years.
I'd like to do those.
So like Allen Robinson has a different skill set, brings things to the table. I'm excited to see it because we just never seen him work with that size.
Yeah. No, that actually it immediately like makes me a little bit more interested in Allen Robinson, believe it or not. Because we've seen Matthew Stafford with size, and it was Calvin Johnson. But we also seen Matthew Stafford. So I still
Kenny
think
Galladay.
Kenny Galladay.
18 touchdowns to that. Or
you're
14,
getting me
like I think Allen
Robinson's moving up my rankings. He's moving up my rankings. Like, just from this conversation, Jordan. You've done
Get out of here, DJ Moore.
Not that high, but I do have him kind of
pretty
low comparatively, like in the 20s.
That's where he's going.
Nothing crazy. It's later 20s, I believe, but whatever. Let's move on to our next one. We're running a little bit low on time, and I want to make sure I take these shots, obviously. Simon, you're not out of this yet. You get these next two spot on, and you got the lead. So it's that easy. It's that easy.
Well,
Simon.
unless these mofos go Queen Bee with me on this one, just to prevent
and the way Tim's going, he just might. Even though, Tim, you're not out of this either.
That was a big
You
round.
correctly predicted the over-under, and Jordan gets it wrong, so you should. And then you get it the closest in the last round. You guys tie. But Simon, let's go.
Ooh.
If who would you rather have on your dynasty roster? Side A's Marquise Brown, side B's Jerry Jeudy. I feel like both the polls Simon has gotten have been a little like I'm not gonna say unfair, but it was a bigger Mayfield one, and I know he's a big Jerry Jeudy guy, but like it's just funny. So, Simon, what percentage of people chose side A Marquise Brown?
Yeah, it's probably going to be. I got this one, no problem. Sorry about that. No problem at all. This one's going to be super easy for sure. Obviously, one of these players is preferred by a certain margin to the other, and that would be based on people's opinions and perception of them and their situation. Maybe the quarterback throwing them the ball, maybe their individual talent. I'm entirely stalling by saying nothing right here because I have no idea what I'm going to go with. This could be on either side. I could see people being excited about we've seen a little bit more from Marquise Brown and being excited about the new team that he's on, especially with Hop out, but this is Dynasty. And then Jerry Jeudy, I think was the more exciting prospect coming out, but we've seen much less. But then you add Russell Wilson in there. Man, you know what? I think Jerry Jeudy's still going to win this one just by a little bit. So I'm going to say 47%. No, I'm not doing what I did last time.
Anything you said, by the way, Simon, if you saw me laughing, I was just reading through the chat right now, and these guys in the chat are funny. You guys are funny.
39%. No, 47%. No. Shoot. I've done it again. Now I've set myself up for disappointment. I've never been in this level of tilt on this show as I am today. I am beyond frustrated. Like I'm just sitting here like stewing. Why am I even guessing here?
I've never seen Simon tilted as hard as he is right now. I feel it.
47%.
So Simon, you're going to go with 47%. You say that 47% of people chose Marquise Brown in this poll.
Yeah.
All right. Jordan, we're coming to you. What do you think? Do you think the actual percentage is over, under, way over, way under? Are you going to Queen Bee this?
I would love 47%. If you would have said 45%, I would have queen beat it because that matches your number as well as that's what I thought of, and I was like, this would be a perfect time. But he said 47. So you know what? I'm gonna go with Simon. I'm gonna queen bee it because at the end of the day, if I can get 30 points in pole perception, that's my goal.
you really screwed over Simon there.
I lost.
He literally has zero chance of winning this now.
But the door's been open for Tim now.
Yeah, don't even ask. I'm queen being it too.
Tim could have taken it over under to get it a little closer.
I don't care.
But it's all good.
No.
I don't know if that was the best game theory move, but I love it. I love
Screw
it.
game theory. I want to score 20.
Yeah. I want to get 25.
All right, so Simon went with 47% of people chose side A Marquise Brown here. Both of the Tim and Jordan are taking the queen bee, meaning they think Simon predicted this exactly correct. So they think it's 47%.
They will never. Oh shoot, he's back. Damn it.
We'll see what the chat has to say about this. Come here now saying 30%, Jay Will saying 50%, Fiji saying 63%, BT High School saying 65%, Dame saying 73%. Z2 saying 47%, Scott saying 38%. We have Albert saying 54%. We have Craig also saying 54%. We have JL saying 46%, and we have Come Here Now saying 30%. All right, we have guesses all over the place. We have Chris saying 36% and Dustin saying 48%. All right, so off the rails. That is absolutely correct. That's what we're all about. That's what we're all about.
And if it's dead on, I'm not playing in the last round if this is dead on. I refuse to participate in the last round if this is dead on. At this
I really hope it is.
Who would you rather have on your Dynasty roster? Side A is Marquise Brown.
on.
Side B is Jeudy. The actual percentage of people that chose Side A, Marquise Brown was, guys, it was 71%.
That's ridiculous.
It was 71%.
That's going to change drastically after this year happens.
I feel like
it was 71%.
I feel like at the beginning of this offseason, it was majority on the Jeudy side when it came to which Broncos receiver is going to be the guy. And then I saw a couple people start saying, actually, I'm on the Sutton side. Sutton side. Maybe as people started doing their projections. And now it seems like the majority of people are on that Sutton side. Like more than 50% think Sutton's going to be in the guy in that offense, not Jerry Jeudy. I'm still sitting on the Jeudy side. I love him as a route runner. I think he's going to look great in that offense. But Jordan, what do you think? I know we're running out of time, but
yeah, just quickly, just kind of go through it. Like I think Judy's skill set matches a lot of what Doug Baldwin had with Russ in those years in Seattle. And when they were run heavy with Doug Baldwin, it was 78 catches, 1,100 yards, 14 touchdowns, 94 catches, 1,100 yards, 7 touchdowns. I don't think he's Tyler Lockett. I don't think he's DK Metcalf. I think it's more of that style of play. There's nothing against Sutton and Jeudy. I think both of them, one of them is going to end up being a guy that takes people far because they're going at a range where you're indecisive. You don't know who's the number one. And it leads to the same things we've seen with Cooper Kupp. We saw T. Higgins and Jamar Chase last year. They're both probably going to be good, but one of them is going to be the best.
Yeah. And Alex, I think this is the exact point. Brown's been good in the NFL. That's it. We've seen it. That's
exactly the point I would have made. Jerry Jeudy has not been fantasy relevant, if we're being completely honest, yet in the NFL in his 2 years.
But so. if you love smooth routes, he's been very relevant to watch.
I'm a big Jerry Jeudy fan. I'm one of those guys that projects Cortland Sutton over Jerry Jeudy, but I think they're both going to be good.
Well, the thing is Judy's had like 52% of his balls as catchable in his first season playing when he had 100 targets, I think. And then last season, he had like a 14-point halftime with Teddy Bridgewater and then gets a high ankle sprain and just never fully recovered from that. So it's like, it's just tough to say. We'll see with not Brett Rypien. We'll see with Russ this year.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Okay, I'll play in this last round now. I can't win, but I can beat Tim if I get it exactly right.
No one's going to get points that round, believe it or not. We really were betting on one thing happening there to get points, and it didn't come to fruition.
And you were betting on the guy. You were betting on the guy with 2 points in this game to get it exactly right.
You could be within 5 points. But hey, we're running low on time, so let's get into the last one. Let's get into the last one. We're running a little bit low on time. This is a fun one, guys. It's not football related, but it was posted by a football God damn it. Analyst. Well, I'll put it that way. I'll tell you who it was after. It was Andy Holloway, fantasy footballer, posted this one. If you had to choose to eat a plain ice cream, which would you choose to have a bowl of? Side A is vanilla. Side B is chocolate. What percentage of people chose side A vanilla in this poll? Yeah.
This sucks because I feel like I'm going to get angry at the answer, which means I have to go that way.
I don't even know where. I'm glad you're
Tim, I feel like I'm gonna get angry at this answer as well, but I think we're on opposite sides.
I know, which is
interesting.
So which
I have no idea what either one of you are saying. like what you mean by when you say that, but it's
Simon likes a big bowl of vanilla. I can tell it.
I do. French vanilla ice cream is my favorite flavor of ice cream.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's so hard to tell. Crap.
I didn't have a pen and paper, so I got my phone.
You wrote it on your phone. That's completely fine.
I don't know how to do this poll, but I'm happy to be here.
It's a fun one. Though, right? Fun.
I hope it's 50-50.
Okay, I've got my answer, and it's exactly right. So,
guys, have something written down?
Ooh,
Yeah.
Well, it does not look good based on what the chat has said. So,
Guys, I want to see what you have written down. Can you just kind of all show it at the same time right now? Let's go. So we have a 49 from Tim. Let me write that one down.
Wow, emojis look strange on this.
We have 31 from.
What is that?
That's an emoji. That's the salute.
And
emoji.
is that 37%, Simon? 37?
yeah, 37. I think
You
it's
guys
pretty
are kind of relatively in the same range. You all got. Everyone's saying that. All three people here on the stream are saying that chocolate is going to win this poll.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I still feel like I feel like so many people would just eat a bowl of vanilla ice cream, which is fine. I love vanilla ice cream, but I feel like chocolate should be the right answer. I don't know.
All right, let's see what the chat has to say. 56 from Scott. We have 65 from Craig. We have
Yeesh.
Twins saying 38%. We
I
have
like it,
High School
Twin.
saying 26%. We have Come Here Now saying 77. J Wall saying 35 and straight vibing. 61% from Dustin. 28% from Coach Craig. We have 82% from Feiji. NBA Rig saying chocolate all day, every day. 32% in this poll. Dame saying 69%. They're a little bouncing around all over the place. Chris saying 53.5%. That's very exact. Jordan saying 45%. We have Albert saying 50%. Mr. Scamper saying 88%. And I kind of forget what the actual percentage won this. I haven't been scanning to see if no one's gotten this one right yet. All right. So if you had to choose to eat a plain ice cream, which would you choose? Which would you choose to have a bowl of? Side A is vanilla, side B is chocolate. We're just going to get right in there, guys. The actual percentage of people that chose side A, vanilla, was 61%. Tim, you were the closest. It doesn't matter. But Tim, if you guessed the over-under correctly on the last one, you would have tied Jordan there, which is freaking ridiculous, Tim.
Yeah,
It's
but good
freaking
vibes, though.
Good vibes that you got that one right. But Jordan, dominating win. Great win. Good job today on the show.
Hey,
Appreciate
not
it.
quite dominating.
No, I played some fun game theory. I wanted to score.
You did. You could have won that a lot. You could have won that a lot.
Well, I would like to
By the way, real
apologize
fast,
to
that had
Sorry, go ahead.
13,072 votes, so a lot of votes.
believe
That's a
it.
lot.
I would like to apologize to everyone who ever believed in me. I've let you all down today. A final score of 2. That means I got 1 over under correct. None of my polls were within 15 percentage points, and I got every single over under incorrect this game.
Incredible.
It could hardly have gone worse for me. So happy Friday, everyone.
Tim and
Fuck
Tim
off.
and
I'll
Simon
see you
tied
guys
me.
later. I'm just kidding. Guys, Jordan, thank you so much for joining us today and humbling me. I needed that on this Friday. We really appreciate it, my man, coming on.
Appreciate being here. This is it's always a fun game. You guys were the first stream that I was ever on, so it's always nice to come back and kick some butt. I'm proud that you both tied me though, as a group, as a collective effort.
Oh, we did it! We did it! Let's
You're
go!
welcome. I got you. You know what?
Let's
This is very reminiscent of college. Tim and I playing beer pong. He'd make 9 out of the 10 cups, and then I'd sink the winner. I would just hit the last one to just finish the game off.
That's actually
Guys,
pretty funny.
That is going to be it for us this afternoon. But if you are not sick of us yet, we are going to be live on the FanDuel show with Joey Wright and Troy King in a little under 2 hours at 6 p.m. Eastern time on the FanDuel YouTube and Twitch. So make sure you guys go over there and watch us there. We're going to be playing some Fantasy Fortune with Troy. And hopefully that's a better showing for me during that game. But oh wait, I'm hosting. I don't even get revenge.
Oh, Dustin got that one right. Dustin got. I didn't realize. Oh my god. Oh,
Yeah, well,
I'm gonna be messed up. I'm out of tequila, pretty much.
Jordan, while Josh is taking that shot, I want to remind everybody, if you are not already following Jordan, go and do that right now. He's at Jordan Vanek BFS. And then while you're on his profile, click that 33rd Team FB link and make sure you go follow them over there. They're doing some really cool stuff. You're going to want to keep an eye on that Twitter to see what's coming out. Jordan, thank you again, even though you humiliated me. It's always
back
so much
doesn't
fun.
I didn't mean
anymore,
to make
guys.
you feel so defeated. It felt like the DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett horse question. That face, I remember that face. The rest of that show, you were extremely flustered, and I didn't mean to bring that back, Simon. Hopefully next time I won't do that to you.
Guys, that is going to be it for us today. Another big thanks to Jordan. Huge thanks to Tim for coming on, and another big thanks to everybody in the chat who hung out and played along with us today. We will be back at 6 p.m. Eastern time over on the FanDuel, YouTube, and Twitch. Until then, adios, everyone. See you later.
Trading makes fantasy fun. Let's go.